For sum and product of roots, the same process as what we did for the quadratic function can also be done for cubic and quartic functions. So let's look at a cubic function first. Okay, for a cubic function, we have a general formula of ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Now, same thing again, if we have a cubic, let's imagine the cubic cuts the x-axis and we have three roots, alpha, beta, and gamma. All right, so we've got three roots here. Maximum we can have three roots for cubic. All right, imagine we do have them. Now the roots are same as zeros. They're also called x-intercepts. We talk about that. That means that is when the function is equals to 0. What that allows us to do is then we can divide everything through by a, because the other side of the equation is 0 plus d over a equals to 0. Okay, that also means that if I factorize, because these are the roots, this function x cubed plus b on ax squared plus c on ax plus d on a can be written as x minus alpha, x minus beta, and x minus gamma. Okay, expanding the right hand side, we're going to get x cubed. Okay, let's do this one step at a time. So let's expand the first two brackets first. That's x squared minus alpha x minus beta x plus alpha beta. Okay, and then minus times by x minus gamma. This means I'm going to get x cubed. Okay, so this times by this is x cubed. This times by this will give me minus gamma x squared. And then this times by this will give me, so I'm going to look at this as a whole thing, all right? Okay, so this times by this will give me minus alpha plus beta x squared, okay? This times by this will give me minus minus, so that will be plus gamma times by alpha plus beta x. Right, then the last part we're going to look at is the last thing, times by this is going to give me plus, what is this, alpha, beta, gamma, and this times by that is minus, sorry, alpha, beta, x, you got to be very careful here, one mistake and you're not going to get it. Okay, so this is minus alpha, beta, gamma. That's the expansion of it. Okay, now we're going to put all the x's together, all the x squares together, and x cubed together, and so on. So this will now give me, the thing is equals to x cubed is just x cubed. And how many x squares do we have? We got, this is x squared, and this is x squared. All right, so that will give me minus, let's say this is plus, what is it? This is minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x squared. Okay, that combines into the yellow thing over here. And then let's look at the blue thing over here. Not blue, let's try a different color. Let's do light purple. Okay, so we've got all the x's together. Okay, so that means I've got, okay, go back to here. I've got, let's use blue. This one is plus, this is alpha, gamma plus beta plus this plus alpha beta times by x. Okay, and finally what's left over is just minus alpha beta gamma. All right, so let's simplify this now. This one is x cubed, this one is minus alpha plus beta plus gamma x squared, and what's in here, this part can be simplified a little bit. Okay, so this part can be simplified a little bit, and we're saying that this thing is the same as plus bracket alpha gamma plus beta gamma plus alpha beta times by x, finally minus alpha beta gamma. Okay, so we've got, that one came down to this. All right, so what that means is I can now equate the coefficient. All right, I'm going to equate this one, x squared, with the x squared, which means that I know that negative bracket alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to b on a. That means alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to negative b on a. Okay, that's one of them. That's the sum of the single roots. Now looking at all the x's, okay, so I'm looking at all the x's. All the x's are these things. Okay, so if I equate that, that means alpha plus alpha gamma plus beta gamma plus alpha beta is equals to C on A. Okay, that's the second one. This is the pair of roots. And finally, if I look at the very end, which is this, and combine it with this, well, equate it to this, what I'm going to end up with is negative alpha beta gamma equals to D on A, which means alpha beta gamma is equals to negative D on A. That's the third property. Okay, so basically, if you have 3 pairs of roots, I'm looking at all the combinations. The first one is all the single roots. Okay, so the sum of the single roots. Second one is now I'm not just looking at single roots, I'm looking at the pairs, combination of 2 roots together. This is sum of a pair of roots, sum of pair of roots. And finally, the last one would be just the product of roots. So if I multiply all 3 roots together, product of roots. Okay, so that is for a cubic function.